Some transformations leave us speechless, not because someone simply looks older, but because the face we once knew seems almost impossible to recognize. For decades, Hollywood has celebrated youth, beauty, and perfection, yet behind the glamorous red carpets lies a relentless pressure that few stars can escape. In today's video, we'll revisit 35 celebrities whose dramatic transformations shocked fans around the world. But this isn't a story about judging appearances. Instead, it's an opportunity to understand the personal journeys, difficult choices, and intense expectations that often shape the lives of public figures. Some sought confidence. Others chased the image they once had. And a few simply found themselves caught in an industry where growing older can feel like losing everything. As we compare their then and now photos, one question remains. Were these transformations driven by personal choice, Hollywood's impossible standards, or perhaps a little of both? Let's begin with one of the most astonishing stories Hollywood has ever seen. There was a time when Mickey Rourke was considered one of Hollywood's most captivating leading men. During the 1980s, his unforgettable performances in films like 9½ Weeks, Diner, and Angel Heart made him both a critical favorite and a heartthrob admired by millions. With his rugged charm, unmistakable voice, and effortless screen presence, many believed he was destined to become one of the biggest stars of his generation. Yet at the height of his career, Rourke stepped away from Hollywood to pursue professional boxing, a decision that would change his life forever. Years in the ring left him with multiple facial injuries, including broken bones that required reconstructive surgery. Over time, he openly admitted that several procedures intended to repair the damage did not produce the results he had hoped for, permanently altering his appearance. Fans were stunned by how different he looked, but behind the headlines was the story of an actor trying to rebuild what had been physically broken, not simply chasing youth. Despite the setbacks, Mickey Rourke never stopped working. His acclaimed comeback in The Wrestler reminded audiences that genuine talent can outshine appearance. While his face may have changed dramatically over the years, his resilience and passion for acting continued to define his legacy far more than any transformation ever could. But Mickey Rourke's story began with injuries sustained in the boxing ring. Our next celebrity's transformation followed a very different path, one shaped by the relentless pursuit of timeless beauty in Hollywood. For millions of movie lovers, Meg Ryan will always be remembered as America's sweetheart. Throughout the late 1980s and 1990s, she charmed audiences with unforgettable performances in classics such as When Harry Met Sally, Sleepless in Seattle, and You've Got Mail. Her warm smile, expressive eyes, and natural girl-next-door appeal made her one of Hollywood's most beloved romantic comedy stars. As the years passed, however, fans began noticing subtle changes in her appearance. Public speculation intensified after several red carpet appearances, with many observers believing she had undergone cosmetic procedures. Although Meg Ryan has rarely spoken in detail about the rumors, her evolving look became a frequent topic in entertainment media. Unfortunately, the conversation often focused more on her face than on her remarkable body of work, highlighting the unrealistic beauty standards that many actresses face as they grow older in Hollywood. Despite years of scrutiny, Ryan gradually stepped away from the spotlight on her own terms, choosing a quieter life while occasionally returning to acting and directing. Today, many fans remember not the headlines, but the timeless performances that made them laugh, cry, and believe in love. Her story serves as a reminder that even the most admired stars are not immune to the pressure of remaining forever youthful. While Meg Ryan's transformation unfolded under constant media attention, our next celebrity embraced dramatic change with complete confidence, forever redefining both her image and one of the world's most recognizable fashion empires. Long before her appearance became a topic of public discussion, Donatella Versace had already established herself as one of the most influential women in fashion. Following the tragic death of her brother, Gianni Versace, in 1997, she assumed leadership of the Versace fashion house and successfully preserved its global reputation. Her bold creative vision and close relationships with celebrities helped keep the brand at the forefront of luxury fashion for decades. Over the years, however, Donatella's appearance changed dramatically. Many cosmetic surgeons and entertainment journalists have suggested that repeated cosmetic procedures, fillers, and years of sun exposure contributed to her evolving look, although she has never publicly confirmed every rumored treatment. As photos of her transformation spread, public attention often shifted away from her remarkable achievements and focused almost entirely on her face, a reflection of the relentless pressure placed on women whose image is constantly in the spotlight. In recent years, many observers have noted that Donatella appears healthier and more natural than she did during some earlier periods. Through every chapter of her life, she has remained a fashion icon whose influence extends far beyond appearance. Yet the next celebrity on our list experienced an even more personal transformation, one that deeply surprised fans who remembered her as the graceful wife of one of music's greatest legends. For generations of fans, Priscilla Presley has represented timeless elegance. Long before she became a successful businesswoman, she was known as the devoted wife of Elvis Presley, and later built her own career as an actress in films like the Naked Gun series and the television drama Dallas. Her graceful beauty and poise made her one of the most recognizable women associated with rock and roll history. As the years passed, however, Priscilla's appearance became the subject of growing public attention. She later revealed that she had unknowingly received cosmetic injections from an unlicensed practitioner who used industrial-grade silicone rather than approved medical fillers. The procedures left lasting effects that were difficult to reverse, turning what was intended to enhance her appearance into a painful lesson about trusting the wrong people. Despite constant media speculation, Priscilla has continued to carry herself with remarkable dignity, rarely allowing criticism to define her public image. Today, many fans remember far more than the headlines. They remember the woman who helped preserve Elvis Presley's legacy through Graceland and introduced new generations to his remarkable career. Her story is not simply about appearance. It is about resilience after making a decision she deeply regretted. But while Priscilla's transformation stemmed from misplaced trust, our next celebrity made headlines after years of voluntarily chasing an ever-changing image of perfection. In the late 1970s and throughout the 1980s, Janice Dickinson was one of the most recognizable faces in the modeling industry. Often described as one of America's first supermodels, she appeared on countless magazine covers and worked with many of the world's most prestigious fashion designers. Her striking features, fearless personality, and undeniable confidence helped redefine what it meant to be a successful fashion icon. As time passed, Dickinson became remarkably open about her cosmetic procedures. Unlike many celebrities who avoided the subject, she publicly acknowledged undergoing facelifts, breast augmentation, tummy tuck surgery, Botox, and other treatments over the years. She explained that maintaining her appearance became part of the pressure of working in an industry where youth and beauty were treated as professional assets. While some admired her honesty, others questioned whether the pursuit of perfection had gone too far. Despite the criticism, Janice has continued to embrace her outspoken personality. She has spoken candidly about aging, personal struggles, and surviving breast cancer, inspiring many fans with her resilience. Today, her legacy is defined not only by her extraordinary modeling career, but also by her willingness to discuss topics that many public figures prefer to keep private. Yet while Janice openly admitted her cosmetic journey, our next celebrity's transformation surprised fans because it happened quietly, leaving many wondering what had changed behind Hollywood's brightest smile. During the 1990s, Lara Flynn Boyle was one of Hollywood's most recognizable actresses. She rose to fame as Donna Hayward in the groundbreaking television series Twin Peaks, before earning further acclaim through films and television projects such as Wayne's World, The Practice, and Men in Black 2. With her distinctive beauty and elegant screen presence, She became a familiar face on magazine covers and red carpets throughout the decade. As the years passed, however, fans began noticing significant changes in her appearance. Although Lara Flynn Boyle has never publicly confirmed many of the cosmetic procedures often attributed to her, widespread speculation about fillers and facial treatments dominated entertainment headlines. Instead of celebrating her acting career, much of the media focused on comparing old and new photographs, illustrating how quickly public attention can shift from talent to appearance in Hollywood. Despite stepping away from the spotlight in recent years, Boyle's performances continue to be appreciated by longtime fans who remember the actress at the height of her career. Her story highlights the enormous pressure many performers face as they age in an industry that often rewards youth above all else. But while Lara Flynn Boyle largely stayed silent about the public speculation surrounding her appearance, our next celebrity became one of the most talked-about transformation stories in the world, earning a nickname that followed her for decades. Few celebrity transformations have generated as much worldwide attention as Jocelyn Wildenstein's. Born in Switzerland, she became a familiar figure in high society after marrying billionaire art dealer Alec Wildenstein. During the 1990s, however, it wasn't her luxurious lifestyle that captured headlines. It was her dramatically changing appearance. As photographs spread through newspapers and television, she quickly became one of the most recognizable faces in celebrity culture. Over the years, countless rumors surrounded the number of cosmetic procedures she may have undergone. Jocelyn herself rarely confirmed specific details, allowing speculation to grow even further. The media often focused on her appearance rather than her personal life, earning her an enduring nickname that followed her for decades. While many stories exaggerated or mocked her transformation, they also reflected society's fascination with extreme beauty standards and the intense public scrutiny faced by high-profile women. Despite years of criticism, Jocelyn rarely disappeared from public view. She continued attending social events with confidence, showing a resilience that many people overlooked. Whether admired or criticized, she remained one of the most talked-about transformation stories of modern times. Her journey reminds us that behind every headline is a real person living with choices that the entire world feels entitled to judge. But our final celebrity proves that dramatic transformation isn't limited to actors, models, or socialites. His story became one of the most surprising physical changes ever seen in the entertainment industry. For decades, Carrot Top has been one of America's most recognizable comedians. Rising to fame in the early 1990s, he built a successful career with his energetic stage performances, signature bright red hair, and imaginative prop comedy. His long-running residency in Las Vegas made him one of the city's most enduring entertainers, earning a loyal fan base and proving that his unique style could stand the test of time. As the years passed, however, fans became increasingly fascinated by his changing appearance. His noticeably more muscular physique, along with speculation about cosmetic procedures and facial enhancements, fueled countless discussions online and in the media. Carrot Top has consistently denied undergoing extensive plastic surgery, explaining that much of his transformation came from years of intense fitness training, healthy living, professional makeup, and stage lighting. Even so, public curiosity has continued, demonstrating how quickly assumptions can overshadow facts when someone in the spotlight looks different. Despite the rumors, Carrot Top has never stopped doing what he loves. He continues performing to packed audiences, proving that longevity in entertainment depends on talent, dedication, and the ability to evolve, not simply appearance. His story reminds us that while physical transformations often capture attention, they never tell the whole story. In the end, every face we've seen today reflects more than time or change. Behind each transformation is a human story shaped by ambition, pressure, personal choices, and resilience. And perhaps that's the lesson worth remembering most before we judge anyone by a single photograph. The stories we've explored today remind us that every transformation carries a deeper meaning than a simple before and after photograph. Behind each familiar face is a lifetime of success, pressure, personal choices, and the unavoidable passage of time. Some celebrities sought confidence, others tried to preserve the image that made them famous, while a few simply faced circumstances beyond their control. Whatever the reason, their journeys reveal just how demanding life in the public eye can be. Perhaps the greatest lesson is that true legacy isn't defined by appearance. Long after headlines fade, it is memorable performances, unforgettable music, remarkable achievements, and the impact these individuals leave on millions of people that continue to matter. Time changes every one of us, but character, resilience, and talent often endure far longer than youthful looks. Which celebrity's transformation surprised you the most? And do you believe Hollywood places too much pressure on stars to stay forever young? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for spending your time with Hollywood Katy today. If you appreciate these deeper looks behind the spotlight, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, take care. Before social media, before superheroes dominated the box office, there were Hollywood heartthrobs whose smiles alone could fill movie theaters. Their faces appeared on magazine covers, bedroom walls, and cinema screens across America, becoming symbols of charm, confidence, and timeless masculinity. For millions of fans, they weren't just movie stars, they were unforgettable memories. But while their films have stood the test of time, life has continued to write new chapters. Some embraced aging with remarkable grace. Others faced personal struggles, health challenges, or unexpected career turns that forever changed their journeys. Yet each of them left a legacy that continues to inspire generations of movie lovers. Today, we're revisiting 8 of the most beloved Hollywood heartthrobs from the 1960s through the 1990s to see how they have changed over the years and celebrate the remarkable lives behind their legendary careers. Which one was your favorite? And who do you believe has aged most gracefully? Let's begin our journey through Hollywood's golden decades. Few actors have ever represented Hollywood's golden charm as completely as Paul Newman. With his striking blue eyes, effortless charisma, and natural screen presence, he became one of America's most beloved leading men during the 1960s and 1970s. Classic films like Cool Hand Luke, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, The Sting, and The Verdict showcased not only his remarkable talent, but also the quiet confidence that made him an enduring heartthrob. While audiences admired his handsome appearance, they stayed because of the authenticity and depth he brought to every role. As the years passed, Newman never tried to outrun time. Instead of chasing youth, he embraced maturity with dignity, allowing his silver hair and weathered features to become symbols of wisdom rather than loss. Away from the cameras, he devoted much of his life to philanthropy through Newman's Own, donating hundreds of millions of dollars to charitable causes and proving that true character extends far beyond the screen. Paul Newman passed away in 2008, but his legacy remains as powerful as ever. He is remembered not only as one of Hollywood's greatest heartthrobs, but also as a man whose kindness, integrity, and timeless performances continue to inspire generations. And while Newman defined effortless classic elegance, the next actor on our journey captivated audiences with a different kind of charm, one built on rugged confidence and unforgettable chemistry. If Paul Newman represented effortless cool, Robert Redford embodied timeless sophistication. Rising to fame in the late 1960s and reaching superstar status throughout the 1970s, Redford captivated audiences with his blonde hair, piercing blue eyes, and quiet confidence. Films such as Butch Cassidy and The Sundance Kid, The Sting, The Way We Were, and All the President's Men showcased not only his undeniable screen presence, but also his remarkable versatility. Whether playing a charming outlaw, a romantic lead, or a determined journalist, he possessed a rare ability to make every character feel genuine and unforgettable. Unlike many stars who struggled with the passing of time, Redford allowed his career to evolve naturally. As he grew older, he shifted his focus toward directing, producing, and supporting independent filmmakers. His vision helped establish the Sundance Institute and the Sundance Film Festival, creating opportunities for countless new voices in American cinema. Even as age changed his appearance, his reputation as one of Hollywood's most respected figures only continued to grow. Today, Robert Redford is celebrated not simply as one of the greatest heartthrobs of his generation, but as a true architect of modern filmmaking. His influence extends far beyond the roles he played, reminding us that lasting success comes from talent, integrity, and the courage to keep reinventing yourself. Yet while Redford was admired for his quiet elegance, the next Hollywood icon captured America's attention with bold charisma, unmistakable confidence, and one of the most recognizable looks of the 1970s. By the 1970s, few Hollywood stars projected confidence quite like Burt Reynolds. With his trademark mustache, easy smile, and unmistakable Southern charm, he became one of America's biggest box office attractions and a true symbol of masculine appeal. Audiences embraced his charismatic performances in films such as Deliverance, Smokey and the Bandit, The Longest Yard, and later Boogie Nights, where he proved his talent could extend far beyond action and comedy. At the height of his fame, Reynolds wasn't just admired for his rugged good looks. He was known for his humor, confidence, and ability to make every role feel effortlessly authentic. Behind the glamorous image, however, Reynolds faced setbacks that tested both his career and his personal resilience. Financial difficulties, health problems, and changing trends in Hollywood gradually reduced the leading roles that had once made him one of the industry's brightest stars. Yet rather than allowing those challenges to define him, he continued working with determination, earning renewed critical respect for his later performances and demonstrating the professionalism that had always been at the heart of his career. When Burt Reynolds passed away in 2018, Hollywood lost far more than a handsome leading man. It lost a performer whose charm, wit, and unmistakable personality had entertained audiences for decades. But while Reynolds represented rugged masculinity, the next heartthrob captured millions of fans with a very different image: an iconic mustache, magnetic confidence, and one of television's most unforgettable heroes. When television audiences think back to the 1980s, one face instantly comes to mind: Tom Selleck. With his signature mustache, athletic build, and effortless charisma, he became one of the decade's most admired heartthrobs. His breakthrough role as private investigator Thomas Magnum in Magnum P. Polish transformed him into a household name, earning both critical acclaim and a devoted fan base. Unlike many leading men who relied solely on their appearance, Selleck combined rugged masculinity with warmth, humor, and genuine likability, making him one of television's most enduring stars. As Hollywood evolved, Tom Selleck made thoughtful choices rather than chasing every opportunity. He balanced film roles with television projects while placing great importance on his family life and personal values. His performances in series such as Blue Bloods introduced him to a new generation of viewers, proving that true star power isn't measured by youth alone, but by consistency, professionalism, and authenticity. His calm confidence matured naturally, earning even greater respect as the years passed. Today, Tom Selleck remains one of Hollywood's most recognizable gentlemen. His career demonstrates that lasting popularity comes from character as much as appearance, and his enduring appeal continues to resonate with audiences who appreciate timeless style over passing trends. Yet while Selleck became television's ultimate gentleman, the next heartthrob won millions of fans around the world through unforgettable romance, irresistible charm, and one of Hollywood's most iconic love stories. By the late 1970s and throughout the 1980s, Richard Gere had become one of Hollywood's most admired romantic leading men. With his effortless elegance, warm smile, and unmistakable charm, he captivated audiences around the world. His breakthrough in American Gigolo established him as a major star, but it was unforgettable performances in An Officer and a Gentleman and Pretty Woman that cemented his place as one of cinema's greatest heartthrobs. Gere had a unique ability to portray characters who were both confident and vulnerable, creating an emotional connection that made his performances timeless. As the years passed, Richard Gere chose a path very different from many of his contemporaries. Rather than pursuing constant publicity, he focused on meaningful film projects, humanitarian work, and his long-standing commitment to Tibetan causes and global human rights. While age naturally softened the youthful appearance that once made him a romantic icon, it also brought a quiet dignity that many admirers found even more inspiring. His silver hair became part of his signature look, proving that confidence and authenticity never go out of style. Today, Richard Gere continues to be remembered not only for the unforgettable romances that defined a generation, but also for the compassion and integrity he has shown beyond Hollywood. His journey reminds us that true elegance comes from character as much as appearance. Yet if Gere represented quiet sophistication, the next heartthrob won millions of hearts through irresistible energy, unforgettable dance moves, and one of the most beloved love stories ever brought to the screen. Few Hollywood stars of the 1980s captured hearts as completely as Patrick Swayze. Handsome, athletic, and effortlessly charismatic, he possessed a rare combination of strength and sensitivity that made him unforgettable. His breakout performances in Dirty Dancing and Ghost transformed him into one of the era's most beloved romantic leading men, while films like Roadhouse showcased a tougher, action-oriented side that broadened his appeal. Whether he was dancing across the screen or delivering an emotional performance, Swayze had a natural ability to connect with audiences in a deeply personal way. Behind his remarkable success was a relentless work ethic shaped by years of dance training and an unwavering dedication to his craft. Even after being diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in 2008, Swayze continued working with extraordinary courage, refusing to let his illness define his final years. His determination inspired millions, revealing a resilience that was every bit as powerful as the confidence he displayed on screen. He faced one of life's greatest challenges with remarkable grace, earning admiration that extended far beyond Hollywood. Although Patrick Swayze passed away in 2009, his legacy remains alive through the films that continue to touch new generations. He is remembered not only as one of Hollywood's greatest heartthrobs, but also as a symbol of perseverance, passion, and quiet strength. And while Swayze won hearts through romance and emotion, the next legendary star built his reputation on fearless adventure, unforgettable heroes, and a career that has spanned more than half a century. Few actors have balanced rugged masculinity and quiet humility as successfully as Harrison Ford. Rising to international fame in the late 1970s and dominating the 1980s, he became one of Hollywood's most recognizable leading men. As Han Solo in Star Wars and the fearless archaeologist in the Indiana Jones series, Ford created two of cinema's most iconic characters. Yet his appeal extended beyond action and adventure. Films such as Witness, The Fugitive, and Regarding Henry revealed an actor capable of remarkable emotional depth, proving that genuine charisma comes from authenticity as much as appearance. What has always set Harrison Ford apart is his refusal to follow Hollywood trends. Known for his private lifestyle and straightforward personality, he focused on choosing meaningful roles rather than chasing celebrity status. As the years passed, his weathered features and calm confidence only strengthened his reputation, allowing him to return to beloved franchises while continuing to earn the respect of audiences across multiple generations. Rather than trying to recapture his youth, Ford embraced each stage of life with honesty and self-assurance. Today, Harrison Ford remains one of the last great symbols of classic Hollywood masculinity. His extraordinary career reminds us that true star power is built on talent, resilience, and staying true to yourself. And while Ford conquered the world through legendary heroes and timeless adventures, the final heartthrob on our list proved that relentless dedication and unmatched ambition could keep a Hollywood icon at the very top for more than 4 decades. Few Hollywood stars have sustained their status as a leading man as successfully as Tom Cruise. Bursting onto the scene in the 1980s, he quickly became one of the world's most recognizable heartthrobs thanks to his youthful charm, relentless energy, and undeniable screen presence. Films like Top Gun, Rain Man, Born on the 4th of July, A Few Good Men, and The Mission. Impossible series showcased his remarkable range, from dramatic performances to daring action roles. While many actors saw their popularity fade with time, Cruise continued to reinvent himself, remaining a global box office draw for more than 4 decades. What truly separates Tom Cruise from many of his contemporaries is his extraordinary commitment to filmmaking. Famous for performing many of his own stunts, he has consistently pushed physical and creative boundaries in pursuit of authentic entertainment. Even as Hollywood changed dramatically, Cruise stayed focused on delivering cinematic experiences that audiences around the world continue to embrace. His dedication, discipline, and tireless work ethic have earned admiration far beyond his image as a handsome leading man. Today, Tom Cruise stands as one of the last enduring superstars of Hollywood's traditional studio era. His journey reminds us that lasting success isn't built on appearance alone, but on passion, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. Together, these 8 remarkable men represent far more than timeless good looks. They embody an era when charisma, talent, and unforgettable performances created legends whose influence continues to inspire movie lovers across generations. As we look back at these remarkable Hollywood heartthrobs, one truth becomes beautifully clear. Their unforgettable smiles and handsome faces may have first captured the world's attention, but it was their talent, dedication, and authenticity that transformed them into lasting legends. While time has changed every one of them, it has never diminished the memories they created or the impact they left on generations of movie lovers. Perhaps that's the greatest lesson these remarkable men have given us. True charisma isn't about looking forever young. It's about growing older with confidence, embracing life's challenges, and leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire others. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which of these classic Hollywood heartthrobs was your favorite, and who do you believe has aged most gracefully over the years? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for spending your time with Hollywood Katy today. If you enjoyed this journey through Hollywood's golden decades,